Hi guys and welcome back. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster over the last couple of days, as you can imagine. I think we've all taken a hit since the weekend here. I did a video a couple of days ago and I was telling you that nothing to worry about and it was all going to be fine, and then all of a sudden, poof, dump, massive dump. I think some of these coins were down about 30%, so not ideal, but you just need to strong it out and just bear with it, guys. I mean, it's not pleasant, especially for some of the guys that's maybe got a massive portfolio. It must be heartbreaking sometimes to see that. It must be horrible. I know with my portfolio, it's horrendous when you see every single one of your portfolio going down like that. Every one in your portfolio, when you just see red day after red day. Thankfully, we've had a bounce back today, which I did think would happen. I didn't think we would have such a good bounce back today. I think some of these coins have went up. I was looking earlier about 20% 25% this morning. So excellent opportunities there to get in, especially in a long position if you were doing a bit of leverage. I think there was a few doing a short yesterday when Bitcoin was dumping. I think you're brave, to be honest, doing a bit of a short maybe on here. Yes, there's gains to be had, but look how quickly that can wipe you out. If you're on a leverage and you've not got a stop loss, that can liquidate you very quickly. So I always say this, guys, be very careful with leverage trading. It can wipe you out so quickly. It's not something that I would do, especially not shorting. I mean, it's too volatile for that carry on. But so, a couple of days ago, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, I did my last video. I'm trying to do one every day, guys, but it's as you can expect, it's trying to fit everything in a day is pretty tough. So the last time I was doing this video, I was talking about these support lines, these support and resistance lines, where we can see here that it was touching this one here, and then it goes up and it's kind of bouncing between these ones, and then it's up and down. So pretty much kind of in this sort of area. So, but when you see it touching a certain support too many times, it's going to fall through. Ultimately, there's only going to be so much buying pressure at a certain level, and the bears are just going to take over. So as you can see, we've touched almost here, touched there, touched there, touched there, and then it just collapsed. So, and it collapsed quite a bit, as you can see here. Let's see what kind of that. I mean, 13%. That's quite a move for Bitcoin to do just in such a short period of time. So yeah, it's fallen through here. It was going a bit sideways, but as you can see now, it's returned back into my channel here. So hopefully this, I mean, it's looking pretty strong at the moment. We've got a green dot here, and we've got the money flow cross for market cipher coming up, and we're above the zero line. Nice. I think it's going to do pretty well, as long as if we lose this and it hits this support again, it may come down and just take off, but then it could also break down. We're above this moving average, this 20-day moving average, and like I've said before, it does retrace back to this. It tends to follow this line, so don't be surprised if it does come down slightly, but then it may jump again. There's a bit of bullish news today, this JP Morgan to let clients invest in Bitcoin funds. So I mean, there is more and more adoption in this space. So don't be put off by these red days. Please see these red days as opportunities. Now I know it's hard to do this, because when your money's going down and you're seeing the value of all these coins going down, to put more money into it seems crazy. It does seem crazy, and I used to be like that. I used to be quite scared and putting money into these coins that weren't doing very well. but you've got to remember that they do bounce back. I mean, you just need to even look at the daily candle, and if you look back here, yes, this is a down day, but look at the gains we've seen here. Since October, we've went up a silly amount. I mean, it is a silly amount. If you look, say you take even from there, it's went up. What's that? I can't even see it behind it. But 500%, 500% in about 6 months. So yes, I do agree that this is not good to see this. We've got plenty of support lines. There's another level way down here. There's one strong one here. There's a strong one there. So that, yeah, I have no doubt that this is going to come back. No doubt at all. There's too much money involved in this now for it to lose. You've just got to try and take the good with the bad. When you see gains like 30 and 40%, you think top of the moon, everything's great, I'm loving life, and then we get a bit of a 10% retracement, and then you think, oh my god, what have I done here? Everything's a nightmare. You've got to remember the overall, unless you've just been in recently and you're taking a hit and everything's in the red, then it's obviously that's not a good position to be in, and I can see why you would want to get out as fast as possible. But please stay strong. Don't sell on a red day. If you're down on the red, just keep holding. It's only a loss if you sell it. If you keep holding, then you're going to end up doing well overall. Just think, we'll probably laugh at the end of the year when we're sitting way up here somewhere, and you think, remember what it was like down here. And we'll have more of these corrections. It's just normal. This is just the way it is. So, but just bear with it, and you'll get through it. I think that there's still massive opportunities to be had here. So have a wee look at what's going on. We're nearly at the 2 trillion again. I think it was down about 1.8 earlier. So yeah, I mean, for that to come up $20 billion, it's somebody has confidence in the market. So let's have a wee look here. We're a wee bit down. It was about 25% when I was looking earlier, but still really good gains to be had here. So Pancake Swap. Now Pancake Swap's doing that burn, this token burn today. So this is probably the reason why that we're doing well. So you imagine that you've got the market cap and you've got the value here, but then they're burning less coins. So then when you're doing the calculation and you're dividing the market cap with the circulating supply, the lesser of the coin, the more money it'll be. So even if the market cap doesn't change, if the coins get burned, then it's going to go up in value. It's just as simple as that. The more coins it burn, the more it goes up in value. And it'll be the same with Ethereum when they're burning the coins for that as well. So we're back up at over 2,500 on the Ethereum now. So I mean, everybody was panicking yesterday and it was down at 2,000, 2,100. Everybody was crying, oh my god, what's going on? I've lost so much money. Just remember, guys, that this was only went over the 2,000 just recently for the first time, and now everybody's panic selling when it's gone back down to what the all-time high just was. So just keep that in mind, that yes, it's retracing and it's not good to see, especially if you bought at the top. But if you dollar cost average in, you've not put all your money in at the top, then you should be still okay. But just remember that these prices were a lot less than this just recently. Binance was sitting about 300 just a few weeks ago, and then when it drops below 500, everybody's panic selling. I don't understand what's going on. You know, it's just be mindful of this with the gains, and then we get a bit of a retracement. Just don't get too comfortable and think it's just going to keep going up in a straight line. It has to cool off. People are taking profits, are moving money between the other coins, trying to get in at different prices. So we're all going to get there. It's just, I think one of the big reasons for the fall originally, well, you're talking about the Biden capital gains tax going up to about 43%. What's happening in Turkey, the new Indian coronavirus outbreak, all these things are always going to affect financial markets. It affects all the markets, not just the crypto space. You look at all the other markets, the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. They're all down. When they get news, people get scared and they just hold their money. But try not to do that. I mean, that's the main thing. Try and hold through it. Don't sell at a loss. Don't over leverage yourself with trading. Just be sensible with this, and we'll all get there. We all want to make a lot of money here. We all want to do it. So just do it as safe as you can, and just be mindful of. Yes, we've got green days a lot, but we get nasty shocks sometimes. I mean, not one person would want to see that yesterday, where you see these massive drops, especially every single one. This is a nice wee boost today. Polygon, this is doing well. I think there's good things to be had for this Polygon. There's more and more news coming out all the time for it. So if you're holding this, well done on this one, and you didn't sell yesterday on a down day. I think it went down to about 30 odd cents. So we're doing well here. Chili's is, again, this is massive potential. It's been sitting sideways for a while, and I know it's not great seeing it like this because I bought in at 50 cents. So I've been down. It went up to about 85 there recently, and then dropped down below the 50. So I'm slightly in the red on this one, but I believe strongly that this could do a 10x. A 10x. You've got to think long term, guys. You can't think that what it's doing day to day, and you can't let that affect you. You've got to, this mindset, you've got to try and get out of this thinking that if there's a red day, we better get out, we better sell, move on. These projects are here to stay, and they're really good projects. So just keep an eye on this, and just think that it's going to do well. Just think positive, hold it, and it will. I mean, it'll prove you wrong. It'll prove these people that constantly think that everything's going down, we're going to zero, or everything's crashing. Just don't listen to them. They probably have some sort of short position or something in there where if you do sell, they're either going to buy your coins at cheap, or they're trying to short it, so they want you to sell. But don't listen to it. I mean, just look at the institutions. There's big money going into this just now. Look at this gain here, Harmony. Do you think that people are going to keep putting this amount of money into these coins if they're going to zero? There's no way there's going to be $2 trillion in this industry, in this space, if they're all going to zero. So we can see it's a nice green day today. There's a few still down, but overall certainly very good from yesterday. And I did say that in my last video. I says don't sell these coins, especially on the red days. You want to be accumulating. Even if you want to get out, just wait till it goes back to profit again, and then you can sell. But don't panic sell. Just keep in there and we'll do fine. So let's have a wee look here. So Bitcoin has been doing very well from first thing, or even from last night. We've been on a nice rise, and you do remember that when Bitcoin's coming up, it pulls the whole market up. So as long as we're doing well here, we're doing well there, and it doesn't matter what news comes out, what various factors you take into account with these coins. If Bitcoin's not having a good day, they're all going to have a bad day. It's not anything in particular. It could just be something like Biden's is looking into changing something, and everything just drops down. So we're back over the $1 trillion market cap here in Bitcoin, so everything's pulling back up again. Absolutely nothing to worry about. So if you did sell on a red day, then I'm sorry that you've done that, but try and listen to the ones that have been in here for a wee while. I mean, I'm by no means an expert, and I've not been here huge amount of time. I've been here since 2017, but not really getting too much involved. To say the last year, maybe I was getting a bit more involved. I've certainly got quite a bit of money for me invested in crypto, and I certainly don't want to see red days, but it's just part and parcel. It's the same with any market. It goes up and down. Yes, the crypto is more volatile than the normal market, but there's more gains to be had. So you've got to remember that. Bitcoin jumps 9%, most since early March. Now, I know we're talking about April being the best month of the year, and if you look back history, yes, April has been very good, and it just shows you can't always rely on that, because generally it has been good, but the start of April was not too bad, but it's not really been that great, because if you look at the trading view here, look where it was at just recently. We're up at, what was the top here? We're still going, almost 65, and that was only what, 2 weeks ago? Not even 2 weeks ago. We're at 65, and it's been down and down and down and down and down and down and down, and so yeah, a nice wee pump up, well needed, definitely needed to get a bit of confidence back into the market, and this is what we need. We need to see a strong Bitcoin to promote more confidence. Look at these green dots. These are all positive, strong buying signals here, but we seem to be getting taken over for some reason by negativity, and you can't let this beat us. If we want to be strong, we've got to fight through it, and we will. I've got no doubt that we'll get into over the 100,000 by the end of this year. Polygon jumps in crypto market rebound as Ether congestion drives adoption for rivals. This is the thing with this Ethereum, and this is what's going to help. So Ethereum 2.0 is going to be another year before this is out. So it's to do with the congestion in the blockchain. It was never designed to take this amount of traffic, so therefore it ups the gas fees. So who's going to be in line for this throne? Cardano, Polkadot, Polygon. There's plenty of these ready to take this crown. Yes, it's a safe bet, and we've got a massive market cap, so it's not going anywhere. There's too much on this blockchain, but there's very good rivals. These two are eyeing up Ethereum. Please watch these two if you're looking to invest, or if you're a newbie and you're thinking, what can I buy? These two here, I own both of these. I'm a very strong holder in these. I've not sold any of them. They're going to do very well. This is going to be another year before we're going to have this issue sorted out with the congestion. These two are ready to go. They're about to take on the smart contracts. See these market caps. You imagine these market caps bouncing to this market. We could be up $5, $6, even up to $10. So watch these two. If you don't watch anything else, watch these two. XRP, I think it's got positive things coming for it as well, for being quite an old coin. I think it's going to do a bit of a move again. Neo, that's having a bit of a cool off. I think that was up about $130 recently. They all down. I mean, they're all down from before because of the massive dump we've just seen, but we're hopefully correcting it, and we're all going to see them. They're slowly going up. Yeah, I think we're going to be in for a good week. Fingers crossed, we're going to be in for a good week, guys. So I do like to keep these wee videos just brief, so I don't want to get bogged down too much in the technicals, or in depth in the news. I just like to have a wee look at the coin market cap and see some news, and also any news on the coin market calendar. Have a look at the chart. If there's anything you want me to cover in terms of coins on this, or you just want me to cover Bitcoin or Ethereum, just let me know. Just drop a wee comment, please. It is a new channel, so if you can subscribe and like, it would certainly help, and I want to dedicate more time to the channel. And if I can see a wee bit of appreciation, or if like I say, if there's anything you want to see and I'm helping you guys out, then just drop me a wee message, and I will definitely get back to you. So it would be good to grow as a channel and as a bit of a community. If I'm trying to aim more at the kind of newbies here, just to give you a wee bit of indication of where to look, what to look out for, where I think the market's going to go. Just wee tips, guys, that's all. I mean, it's I don't want to get too bogged down in all the nitty gritty of all the coins, because it does get a bit, you know, it's a bit much seeing all this stuff, and when you're sitting reading all these things about all the different protocols and DeFi and all. But if there's anything you want to know, just like I say, just send me a message. I'll cover that particular topic or coin if that's what you want. So but that's it, guys. So to the next one. Bye now.